Far too many photographers and videographers out there are struggling with overexposed skies, harsh shadows, or shaky footage, without ever realizing that the solution is simpler than they think. The secret weapon? A high-quality ND filter. These unassuming pieces of glass aren't just accessories. They're the difference between amateur shots and professional-grade imagery. Whether you're capturing sweeping landscapes, intimate portraits, or cinematic slow-motion sequences, the right ND filter gives you absolute control over light, motion, and depth. Today, we're breaking down the top 5 best ND lens filters on the market, each one tested, reviewed, and hand-picked for its performance, durability, and value. And here's the best part. We've included direct links in the description so you can snag these filters at the lowest prices available. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ND filter belongs in your kit. Number 5, K&F Concept. 58mm variable ND, 2 to ND 400, 1 to 9 stops, the budget-friendly powerhouse. Let's kick things off with the K&F Concept 58mm variable ND filter, a favorite among budget-conscious creators who refuse to compromise on quality. What makes this filter stand out in a crowded market? For starters, it's crafted from premium AGC optical glass, the same material used in high-end lenses, and it's coated with 8 multi-layer treatments to minimize reflections and glare. This means your images stay sharp, your colors remain true, and your footage avoids that hazy, washed-out look that cheaper filters often produce. The real magic, though, lies in its adjustability. With a smooth 360-degree rotation, this filter offers anywhere from 1 to 9 stops of light reduction. That's an incredible range, whether you're shooting a sunset portrait and need just a touch of light control, or you're filming a long-exposure waterfall in broad daylight and require near-total darkness. The slim 7.4mm aluminum frame ensures compatibility with wide-angle lenses without vignetting, and the CNC knurling provides just enough grip for precise adjustments, even with gloves on. Now, no filter is perfect, and it's worth noting that at the maximum 9-stop setting, some users report a faint X cross pattern in the corners of their frame. This is a common quirk of variable NDs due to the way the polarized layers interact at extreme densities. But here's the thing. For most real-world scenarios, especially if you're staying below 7 stops, this issue is virtually non-existent. And when you consider the price, often under $35, it's an absolute steal. If you're dipping your toes into ND filters or need a reliable backup, the K&F Concept 58mm is a no-brainer. Number 4, Neewer HD True Colors. 55mm variable ND2 to ND32, 1 to 5 stops, the color accuracy champion. Up next is the Neewer HD True Colors variable ND, a filter that's earned a cult following among videographers and photographers who prioritize color fidelity above all else. Unlike budget filters that introduce a yellow or magenta cast, forcing you to waste time correcting tints in post, this Neewer model uses a proprietary True Colors film technology backed by 30 layers of nano coating. The result? Neutral density without the color shift, so what you see through the viewfinder is exactly what you get in your final edit. The variable ND offers 1 to 5 stops of light reduction, which might sound limited compared to 9-stop filters, but here's why it works. This range covers 90% of shooting scenarios, from bright overcast days to golden hour portraits. And for those rare situations where you need more density, Neewer includes a magnetic ND32 filter that stacks seamlessly, adding another 5 stops for a combined 9-stop range. The magnets are strong enough to stay put during adjustments, but easy to remove when you're done. No more fumbling with threaded filters in the field. Durability is another highlight. The water-resistant coating repels rain, fingerprints, and dust, while the hardened optical glass shrugs off scratches. It's also worth mentioning that Neewer designed this filter to minimize the X-cross effect, a notorious issue with variable NDs at high densities. While no filter eliminates it entirely, the dual filter stacking system here reduces its visibility significantly. For creators who demand natural colors and hassle-free operation, Whether you're shooting documentaries, weddings, or travel vlogs, the Neewer HD True Colors is a workhorse you can trust. Number 3, K&F Concept 58mm ND plus CPL2 in one filter, the ultimate hybrid for travel. Imagine having the power to control light and eliminate reflections with a single filter. No swapping, no extra gear, no missed shots. That's exactly what the K&F Concept 58mm ND plus CPL2 in one delivers. By combining a variable ND, 1 to 5 stops, with a circular polarizer, this filter is a Swiss Army knife for outdoor shooters. The polarizer cuts glare from water, glass, and foliage, while the ND layer lets you slow down shutter speeds for motion blur or widen apertures for shallow depth of field in bright light. What sets it apart from cheaper hybrids is the glass quality. K&F uses Japanese AGC optical glass with 28 multi-layer coatings, ensuring minimal light loss and zero color cast. The polarizer rotates independently from the ND adjustment, so you can fine-tune reflections without affecting your exposure. And unlike older 2-in-1 designs that add bulk, this one keeps a slim 8mm profile to avoid vignetting on wide lenses. The build is equally impressive. The aluminum magnesium alloy frame is both lightweight and rugged, with a hydrophobic coating that beads off rain and ocean spray. Just remember, because it's a 58mm filter, you'll need a 67mm lens cap to fit over the extended polarizer ring. Small price to pay for this much versatility in one filter. Number 2, K&F Concept 77mm Putter, variable ND2 to ND400, the videographer's dream. If you've ever tried adjusting a variable ND filter mid-shot while balancing a gimbal or follow focus, you know the struggle. Slippery rings, missed marks, and ruined takes. Enter the K&F Concept 77mm Putter variable ND, a filter designed specifically for videographers. The 1 to 9 stop range is backed by 28 multi-layer coatings for pristine clarity, and the ultra-slim 7.4mm frame ensures no vignetting, even on full-frame sensors with 16mm lenses. K&F also added engraved stop markings ND2, ND8, ND400, etc., so you can make repeatable adjustments across shoots. Durability is pro-grade. The waterproof nano coating repels oil and moisture, while the scratch-resistant glass holds up to heavy use. For run-and-gun shooters, indie filmmakers, or anyone who values real-time exposure control, this filter is worth every penny. Number 1, K&F Concept 82mm Nano-X Pro ND plus CPL, the professional's choice. At the pinnacle of ND filter technology sits the K&F Concept 82mm Nano-X Pro, a 2-in-1 masterpiece that leaves no room for compromise. Every aspect, from the 36-layer nano coating, reducing reflectivity to a mere 0.15%, to the hand-polished brass frame, screams premium. The variable ND offers 1 to 5 stops, while the polarizer eliminates reflections with a twist. What makes it the best? First, color accuracy. Even at full density, there's no shift, just pure unaltered tones. Second, the dual-layer anti-smudge coating repels fingerprints better than any filter we've tested. For studio cinematographers, commercial photographers, or anyone who demands perfection, this is the filter that won't let you down. There you have it, the definitive guide to ND filters that'll transform your work. Drop a comment if you've tried any of these, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gear deep dives. Now go create something amazing.